Hey guys, it's CCWT here, bringing you another Pro Worldwide race. And, well, this Worldwide in particular is actually quite good, since we have some IS people, we have some FW people, and it's not really that bad. And, well, first race, BC Wii, which is one of my favorite tracks, and a great way to start out a Worldwide, actually. And, well, as you can see right at the start, I get this epic draft, and gets me a really high jump, and Apple has his Mega, and I'm really afraid of it, and I try to avoid him, and he is in first now, and I get pushed into a wall by Webs. And I get really bumped to the wall, and I'm in 7th, trying to get an item at the next item boxes. Unfortunately, that FW guy that I cannot pronounce his name steals it from me, and I just pull triple shrooms here and almost fall off, and I didn't, and I get lag past the TC, and I'm gonna try to pass it to Accelerator since he's Australian and he won't lag for me. And well, I pull a blue shell and Accelerator gets TC'd, and I'm in 4th now as well, so things are looking pretty good. And well, Webbs has triple reds and triple greens, I mean, in 1st. Oh, yeah, he's in 1st now, and he is actually kind of scaring me, so I'm gonna try to not take lines similar to him. And I almost managed to red him, but unfortunately had an item behind him, and yeah, now I pull a shroom, and I'm just going to decide to use it here, and hopefully chain, and he tries to backswing a fib, but fails, and yeah, he's still in 1st, and we are just pretty much front running. He lags in front of me and bananas me, and then I just belly dodge Xexi's red, and then he just reds me again from the side, and I almost get megaed by Accelerator, but he pushes me into a thwomp, and great, now I'm in 7th because I think someone took the glitch, and I pull a mega, and I'm going to try to predict shock now, and I'm going to assume that the guy in last is going to get the shock, and I'm just going to use it when he touches the item boxes, so now would be a good time. And I almost managed to chain, but yeah, I took a wrong item route, and this is retarded. That is simply wrong. I just get shocked right after my mega, and I was using a golden too. Well, I wasn't using it, just holding one. Well, yeah, anyway, I'm in 8th now. Great, thanks to that awesome shock. And I just decide I want to just chain my star, actually, the next set of item boxes. Here we go. And now I get another star, and I just chain it here, and I pull triple shrooms. And I didn't think I was actually going to be able to dodge this pal, but actually I could with my mushrooms, and this is a moment between life and death here. Space has a red behind him, and I have a shroom, he's trying to slow in me, and I just use my shroom at the last second, and I managed to pass him and pull 3rd. Webb's got 1st because he is just freaking amazing at this game, and well, next race on Daisy Circuit. And I honestly have some terrible luck here. I really did not like this track, and I used to like it, but I don't like it anymore just because of bad memories. And well, I miss an item here, so I just have to wait for one now, and I pull a star. And I am just going to be an ultra troll here and just use it now. And I'm going to start about 2 people for lols. Then I go for a red shell, and I red myself. Because that is just, I love Australian lag actually. I just love how Kinetic was Australian and I managed to red myself. Okay, so now this is actually a pretty funny moment too here. I think that Flow guy has a shock, so I just try to troll him, and he uses it after I star him. So that's either hacks or just lag. I'm thinking it's lag, because yeah, you wouldn't hack a worldwide. And yeah, I just try to golden up here and hopefully chain my golden from the next item boxes here. And I almost am able to, and I just decide to go, yeah, still for the right path for an item box, and I pull a golden. So this is going to be kind of interesting, so I'm just going to try golden up here and maybe not get raped by a random green or red shell or any other item. And yeah, Accelerator has his green, and of course I have to hit it, don't I? And then I just fail to dodge that power, and yes, I'm in 7th now, which is absolutely great. So this is, I think it's not actually the worst position to get an item box, but it's still pretty bad since I pulled a blooper, and I hit a cone, get redded, so now I'm last, and I don't even get an item here. This is just perfect, actually, lol. And, okay, so 11th now, let's just start goldening up, hopefully. And, no shock, please no shock, and, yeah, okay, at least I get an item here, and I pull triple shrooms. I accidentally spammed 2 of them, and I used one at the last second here. And I pull 9th, and that for shock, and Zexy pulls first, except already gets second, because he's slower than me. And now I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the 3rd race, and there's going to be one more after this too. And I just completely failed my start here, which actually isn't too much of a problem since, well, I think like 3 people actually get owned here. They just get pushed off by something, and I'm pretty sure Zexy was one of them, because, well, he's using Daisy, obviously. He's going to get owned there, and we'll have a gold, and I'm thinking of taking the strat here. So, I'm just deciding to use it here, and hopefully catch up to a higher position, and I'm going to be able to chain as well. And then hopefully get a good item, and probably catch up back to first. But I missed the item boxes, and Accelerator has triple greens in front of me, and that is a huge problem, which means I cannot pass them really easily. But I take a tighter line than him here, and I am 3rd. And yeah, I am just going to go in front of this whole thing, and I have no idea who the hell's behind me though. But yeah, Mew almost hit Mew's banana there, but shock happens and he loses it, which is great, so now I can't get thrown by anything, and Accelerator is next to me, and I get pushed by IS Derek, and I just backed my bomb and hit Accelerator, I think. And well, now it's just me, Derek and Mew in the position, and someone else in first. And I just hit, I think both me and Derek hit Mew's banana, and I just backed my fib. I think it was a complete failure, but still, whatever. And yeah, I am just going to go through the cannon, and what happens here is what I like to call a complete failure. I try to snipe Mew. There's a red shell. I dodged the red shell, but I almost fall here in the process. But 2 people also fail, fortunately, so now I'm in 3rd. I think Mew's in 1st. And, well, Apple's in 2nd, so I'm just trying to red him, and I take a really strange line there. And, well, I'm just going to take this moment here to talk about a few things, and 1, you might have noticed my quality has been a lot better, because now I'm editing in iMovie, but then I'm just gonna make the quality look better on Sony Vegas, so that's gonna be good. And also, which is really good, I got an HD PVR, and I am trying to make this work with a Mac, and it's pretty damn difficult. And well, yeah, it's pretty interesting. And well, yeah, back to the race. I'm in 1st, and bam! No shock dodge for me, but like 3 people dodged, and that was simply ridiculous. How me and 2 other people just got out of the cannon, we didn't get a shock dodge. And I find that to be the most ridiculous thing in this game, that I did not get a shock dodge there. And luckily I pulled for the win TC, and I still get 4th though, and which is a good position. But if it went for that shock dodge, well, if it went for that actual shock itself, I probably would have got 1st anyway. And well, this brings us to our last race, which is in TF, and well, let's just say this race is pretty fun. And yeah, I am still in 3rd, and I'm going to get an item, and I pull a banana, I throw it forward, it rebounds off the stomper, and I actually hit someone with it, and IS Derek just gets backspammed by webs. So this brings me up to 2nd place, and I am taking these really strange lines. Try to snap someone with my fib, I'm a complete failure. I think someone hit a fib though, I'm not sure it was mine. And I just backspammed my green, I don't think I hit anyone still. And I am in 3rd now. I try to pull an item, and I pull a red shell. I throw it at Kinetic, and I hit him, and now I am in 2nd. I think Webbs is still in 1st. And Spear almost bills me, but yeah, he just passes me instead. And here is just some stompers, not much really happening now, and I think, no, actually never mind, and that power just was strange. At least I got powered into the item boxes, which isn't too bad. I just throw my red shell, hopefully he misses the item and I can hit him, but I don't think it's going to happen since my red shell went a bit too tight there, and yep, Spear's still in second, and I am almost just about to get redded, but unfortunately it hits the edge of that. Well, I don't know what the edge of that is, but whatever, and I just throw my flip board trying to make an epic snipe, but almost epically snipe myself in pro fashion. And well, Spear's in first, and I was so happy just now with the shock, but no. Spear didn't get target shocked, but still, I'm in first now, Spear's in second, and I think someone dodged. And I'm trying to do an epic snipe on him now, and I complete fail. So, well, this screen's just gonna go rebounding on and on and on until it hits someone probably, or until it just cracks, because it just can. And well, Kinetic is in first, I'm in second, I pull a lucky shroom, and I'm going to take the cut at the end. But Web just gets in front of me, I just use my shroom here, and I manage to pull second, Kinetic pulls first, and well, pretty decent race. And yeah. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and see you guys, bye.